topic is isotherms. Iso means equal, as in an isosceles triangle. Therm, as in thermometer, thermostat, means temperature. So isotherms are lines or areas of equal temperature. Now you've seen them on the weather, you understand them on the weather, you probably just never actually constructed one before. Pretty simple if you have colored pencils, crayons. You first decide a range. Well, I see numbers in the teens, in the 20s, 30s, all the way up to 70s. So I think for today we're just going to go by tens. And you need a color, you need a color key. So over here, I'm going to say anything in the teens, I'm going to make red. Everything in the 20s, I'm going to shade in blue. Everything in the 30s, I'm going to shade in green, etc. I'm going to need 7 colors. Once you get your colors, you decide on your scale, you say, well, let's do the teens, let's do the red. I only see one number in the teens. I look all over, so this area here, we're going to shade in red. It's the only place on the map in the teens is that little spot there in North Dakota. Might as well go on to the 20s. I think you have those 6 or 7 on there. I happen to have another one, but pretend you don't have that 28 because I don't think you do. But you say, you know what, if it's 17 back here, if it's set in the teens in the circle, and it is in the 30s here, it has to be, there has to be blue. There has to be something in the 20s between that 17 number and that 34 number. You step back and you say, well, it looks like then this area here would be all the weather that's in the 20s. 30s. You say it's getting pretty simple. Eventually you get to the point where you can almost just make a line on one side of the line. It's above 30. On the other side of the line, it's in the 30s. So there's your green data. I'm going to do one more and let you finish it up on your own. I'm going to do the 40s. Instead of putting X's this time, I'm just going to say, well, it has to be, the 40s have to go through there, the 40s have to go. You know, it's in the 40s on one side, it's above the 40s on the other. That's how I'm making my line this time. And you can keep doing this. 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, you end up with what are called isotherms. Thank you. One thing you will notice when you get finished, if you go back to your color code over here in the bottom right, reds can only touch blues. Reds can never touch a green. Reds can never touch a green. There has to be a blue strip in between. There has to be a blue strip in between. Just a way of checking.